Okay, take 50, no cringe this time. What is up guys, Bruno here and welcome to my humble shared student kitchen. So if you're also a fried chicken fan, you might be tempted to go to McDonald's and order a box of 20 nuggets or some chicken stripes. However, if like me, you're also trying to be a somewhat fit and health conscious individual, this might not be the best idea to do every single day. So today I'm showing you my relatively delicious alternative that you can eat every day and not be self-conscious about your health, weight, whatever you care about. As I'm not a sociopath, I am not going to be having a chicken by itself. That would be weird, mate. So I'm going to be making a loaded chicken wrap to get those vegetables in and keep us full for longer. As always, ingredient list and exact quantities are depicted in the description below, so if you want to follow along what I'm doing, feel free to have a look. By the way, at the end of the cooking session, I want to talk to you guys about the content on the channel as I plan to make some changes. But if you only care about the food, let's get started. Starting with the chicken, you're obviously going to need chicken, mate. This is chicken breast as it's the leanest and highest in protein. I like to cut them in stripes, just make sure that the stripes are all somewhat of the same size to make sure it cooks evenly. For the breadcrumbs, I'm just going to use half a slice of normal bread. You're going to need some oil spray, ideally 1 calorie, and you're also going to need some seasoning. These are my favorite ones for this dish, but by all means experiment and go wild with your ideas. For the vegetables, I've pre-cut some mushrooms, some red bell peppers, and some chilies. And as it's the case with the spices, just use whatever vegetables you think would go well in the wrap. Finally, I'm also going to be adding some spinach and some Romanian lettuce. For equipment, you're going to need something to blend the breadcrumbs. I am using my normal Ninja blender, and to fry the chicken, I'm going to be using an air fryer. If you don't have an air fryer, that's completely fine. Just use your oven, preheat it to around 200 degrees. It's probably not going to be as crispy as with an air fryer, but it's still going to taste pretty decently. Okay, so that's ingredients and equipment out of the way. So I'm going to blend this bread, add the seasoning, and prepare the chicken for the fryer. While the chicken is cooking, I'm just going to prepare our vegetables to add in the wrap. Our chicken is starting to look pretty fucking crispy. I'm just going to give it a shake so it cooks evenly on all sides. How much you want to cook your vegetables is up to you. I like mine with a bit of a crunch, so this is done for me. What's up? So the chicken is almost done, so I'm going to prepare the wrap with all the vegetables that we have cooked so far. Okay, our chicken is ready. Let's see how it's looking. That is gorgeous. I apologize, I forgot to press record when putting the chicken in the wrap, but here's how it's looking with the chicken, and it's looking pretty tasty to me. This is completely optional, but I personally love mayo or ketchup, and there's this lighter than lighter version of mayo in Aldi, so obviously I'm just gonna add some on top of our wrap. Keep in mind that this is a really fat wrap and you probably won't be able to close it, but you can always like chunk it together and have bites at it. That's it for the cooking. I am now going to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you guys while munching on this. If you were only here for the cooking, then I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think of it in the comments below, and yeah, see you in a bit. Oh. Fuck man, look at that. It looks absolutely gorgeous. So fucking good. So I just want to talk a bit about the content on the channel. Obviously, so far, this has been a fitness-related channel in the main focus of healthy recipes that still taste somewhat decent, so people that actually like and enjoy food can keep on eating. And I do like making these sort of videos as I love cooking and experimenting and stuff, so these ones are to stay. But when it comes to regards to the other type of videos that I did earlier in the channel, as in like fitness advice or what you should do, there are a lot of channels out there that already provide this type of information, and to be honest, they're way more qualified than I am. I have absolutely no degree in any type of fitness instructor thing, and I am not neither the biggest nor the leanest guy out there. So I think moving forward, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be more of the style of, I'm just going to say what I do and show you guys my journey and what I employ from what I learned from these very big YouTubers, for example. So rather than giving you a direct tip, oh, you should do this, I'm going to be doing something of the sort. I do this, it works for me. If it works for you, fantastic. But keep in mind that it might not be the most optimal thing for everyone. And I just want to make that clear that I am not an expert and I'm figuring this out as you guys are probably. Moreover, I'd actually like to put more vlogging style videos in my life. So I actually want to start talking about my studies more and, you know, just days in the life of a PhD student, as I think that would be quite interesting. I'm putting this here because I don't think most of you guys subbed for that type of content, so I completely understand if you don't want to see it, but I just want to share a bit more of my journey rather than this fitness instructor that I'm really not, and I'm just a dude figured it out. Obviously, if you think my information is decent and you want my advice, please do feel free to follow what I do on my life or just DM me and I'll say what I think it's best for you to do. And I'll also direct you to the sources of information that I get for myself and my fitness goals. So that's basically it. TLDR, the channel is still going to be a lot about fitness and health, as that's the really big part of my life, but it's going to be more focused on my journey and what I do, and hopefully it works for you guys as well. But I will not be giving you direct advice of, oh, you should be doing this, as I don't think I'm qualified enough for that. Thanks for watching and sticking around. Let me know what you think of the new type of content I'm going to be making in the comments below. And as always, if I can help you with anything, feel free to DM me and I'll do my best. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time.